What up, guys? Sweaty here from Help I'm Wet, and today I'm giving you guys the best 3D motion tracking tutorial that you're probably going to find anywhere. I believe this way is 100 times better than Acris's and a few other guys out there. So let's get right into it. Alright, starting off in Sony Vegas, I got my clip here, a Call of Duty 4 clip. Not in special, let's just say I'll play it. Just a normal clip, it's just going nice and smooth, and it moves a little bit toward the end. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, first things first, you always want to crop out the sides of the COD 4 clip, and just make sure you don't get like the spectator thing in it. I already have a preset setting, so I'm gonna do that. Okay. Now you have the black bars. If you don't know what to do that, how to get rid of those, you're gonna right-click on your clip, Properties, Disable Resample, and maintain the aspect ratio. You want to uncheck that and make sure disable sampling is checked. Click OK. So just like that, your clip is full size and it's all ready to go. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be using Buju and Cinema 4D in this. So in order to use Buju, you need to either use your clips. Excuse me, I just burped. Either use your clips as an AVI format or a JPEG sequence, which is what we're going to use, a JPEG sequence. So what you're going to do is you're going to render as, find JPEG, what the fuck is it, JPEG image sequence. Okay, it's going to be called image sequence, right? So, I'm going to name this Tut Track. Can open that, and then just name it whatever. I'm going to do tutorial. Okay, I'll let that render out. I'll render pretty quick, so this is gonna be really I believe it's a simple tutorial. I'm pretty much getting it down pat now, and it's hopefully gonna help you guys. I'm also gonna teach you some cool color corrections, and I'm also gonna show you a like how to make like a camera jiggle kind of effect, and it's really cool. Alright, so now this is done. You don't need Sony Vegas for a little while. We're gonna open up the Buju. And this is what Buju looks like. It seems very complicated, but for what we're doing, it's really not. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna click Import Sequence. Find what your main C drive is. I'm just gonna go to the owner. Let me go to wherever you just saved the thing. Let's see if I can find it. Tut Track. Okay. So yeah, you want to now you're gonna look through this and you're gonna see all these different pictures. Well, they're actually each and every frame of the clip that we just rendered out. So we're gonna click the first one, tutorial.png. It's gonna be all zeros. And first things first, you're gonna click apply. Let that do its work, and then close. So you can see your clips in here now. You got all the clips. You got every part of it in there. All right. Next, what I do is I edit the camera. And then you have to make sure that the frame rate in the camera is the same exact frame rate as your footage. So since mine is HD, I'm going to do 59.94. Then you're going to apply and then close. So when you're done with that, you're going to go over focal constraint. We're not going to use that. And you're going to click track features. You want to do all frames, or if you want to get a really detailed track out of this, you can go to advanced, change the sensitivity to all the way up. And then we'll give you more dots to work with, but just for this tutorial, I'm going to do normal. So, let's start that. It's going to take a little while. So, yeah, whatever. You're gonna be popular. I'm going to pause this real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And all of our features are tracked. So, sorry if you couldn't hear that. Hold on. I'm back now, and the features are tracked. You see, you have all these like little red cross thingies on there, and we don't want that. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna click Camera Solve. All frames is checked. Make sure that's checked off, and you can do Optimize Camera Path Smoothness to get a nice little smooth track. A nice camera solve. So when you do that, click Start. This doesn't take that long, but let me see if I'm gonna have to pause it. I'll just pause it for the heck of it. I'll be right back. Hey, did you guys miss me? I am back. Let me make sure this is recording. Yes, it is. And right now, you guys are like, whoa, what the fuck? We have all these little yellow dot things across our screen. And that's good. That means that we are ready to track and choose our track points that we can export into Cinema 4D. So here's what we're going to do. This is my method. A lot of people have different methods, but I think this is the easiest method I'm going to show you guys, and it works really well. What you're going to do is you see all these dots, right? In your clip, you might have a different clip. You're going to want to click on the ones where you want to have your 3D text. You want to have the ones where you're going to basically the right area where you want your 3D text to be located. So obviously I'm going to put mine like right around here. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on a point, and then you're going to hold down Control, and then click on a few more points in that area. Let me zoom in a bit. So like, I'm just going to get like a few good points just around this area. Maybe get a few up here, just so I have a good idea of what I want to be doing. Okay, now pay attention. This is a very, very important point here. What you want to do is when you got all your things, when you clicked on all of your points, you want to right click on one of them and click flag for export. Flag for export. Do not forget that is very important. So click that. Then what you want to do is click export, camera solve. Change the export type to Cinema 4D. Let's browse a place where you want to put it. I'm just going to put it where I saved the test one. Sorry, I have a lot of shit. Okay. And now make sure that you click the export flagged tracks only. Export flag tracks only. Click that, and then click save. Okay, so that's saved. Let's move over to Cinema 4D. Click File, Open. Okay, I don't know what the hell that is. What the hell's going on? Videos. Okay, I don't know what that was. But Montages, main. And go to where I just saved all this stuff, and it should be right at the bottom. There it is, tutorial. And you're gonna click that. Okay. And you're gonna see a bunch of like the dots that we had just clicked on and exported to Cinema 4D, which is good. If you browse through it, you see the points stay still and they're moving with the background. So what you want to do now is you're gonna make a new material. You can double click on that, and then double click on that. Make sure color is highlighted. Click the texture, load image. Now let's find the we'll just go to where we just saved everything again. Okay, and make sure you click the first frame, the first PNG sequence, and click that. Then you want to click on the little side picture over here. Click on animation, and then click calculate. Okay, it's going to be done really quick, and then you're going to close out. Next, what you want to do is you're going to click on here, the light thing, and you want to look for background. Click background, and then you got to take your material with the PNG sequence on it, and then just go right over it. So right now, see what's going on, shit. Oh, I almost forgot something very important. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to delete that real quick. Redrag this back on, and make sure the projection is frontal. Make sure it is frontal. That is very important. Very, very important. Then what you want to do, on the background, no, I'm sorry. Here we go. We got our points there tracked, and now we're ready to add our text. So let's do that. Let's go to MoGraph, text object. I just realized that I'm using the wrong version of Cinema 4D. This is 11.5. I have 12, but it doesn't really matter because most of you guys probably have 11.5. So this will be really good for you guys to watch. So we have the text there. Let's see. See, it's already being motion tracked, which is really good. But a cool thing about this now is that as long as I have the text object selected, if I click on the moving thing, I can move it over here. I can lift it up, and if you notice, it will still be tracked with the background. So right away, we'll have a beautiful track thing going. I want to move that back a little bit, so I'm just going to rotate it. And even if you rotate it and it doesn't look like it looks like it's out of place now, don't worry, because as soon as you click on the timeline again, it just puts it back to normal. Okay, so I'm just going to rename